Welcome back, guys. I know you've probably not even been able to sleep this past week because you've just been wondering what other rocks I find. Um, if you're wondering where we left off, we had found this honey agate. We're going to continue our adventure and find some more rocks. So tune in, go get yourself some tea or something, and enjoy a nice agate hunt. Let's do it. Right off the bat, I bent over, glasses fell off, and there's an agate right here. So a good start. We love good starts. An absolute banger right here. The blue and the reds. That's beautiful. And I noticed while I was sitting here getting situated, right here is a piece of really dark honey. It almost looks black on the camera, but it's got a little bit of translucency to it. And then right over here is something that's suspiciously shiny. I'm stuck. Okay. Maybe a jasper. Whoops, not focused. Maybe a jasper. There's not really any reds in there. Or there's a little bit of red, but not anything else. I'll leave that one. I wanted to get this one wet before I showed you guys because it's super interesting. It's got like brown husk, but then it's got agate up here, all throughout there. That's a cool rock. Back to the water we go. Ooh, it's getting chilly. Whoever saw it said how much I love rivers. I love rivers. This might be interesting. It gets kind of deep and it's flowing pretty quickly. So we'll see if we can make it across. If not, we'll have to backtrack and find rocks where we came from. See how far up we can go before we get into the deep part. Gotta go all the way up there. It's little, but it's got beautiful bands. See something glowing again. You see that? Oh yeah. Any banding? Hard to tell with that bleached surface, but that's super cool. I found a little nest of something that either hatched or got eaten. Probably, I'm guessing, a turtle. But if something dug them out and ate them, that's too bad. Hopefully they hatched and escaped to either the river or the woods. Someone who knows more about Kansas animals, tell me what kind of animals these are. The eggs are about, well, there's my thumb for reference. So a little bit bigger than the end of my thumb. Actually, there's another nest with more eggs. It's interesting. That looks like an animal was sniffing, trying to dig them. And then, but the way the hole is made, it doesn't look like an animal dug it out so much as turtles escaping. So let's hope it was turtles. And the river's right there, so they don't have far to go. But as I'm looking here, there's 3 more holes here. There's more holes here. And I'm trying to do my best to avoid walking anywhere near them. But with the way the digging is, it almost looks like there was an animal poking around. I don't know, what do you think? I'm not sure if the mic's working. I went in to get in that part of the river over there and realized it was getting too deep. Tried to turn around, got sucked in farther, right up to my neck. So I pulled my backpack out like this, but then my mic got in the water. So I'm gonna get to a dry spot so I can take it off and kind of dry it out. Whoops. I almost got sucked into a bunch of long grass too. That would have been interesting. All right, let me get this mic off, see if I can get it dried off. All right, I think the fluffy part of it actually kept the mic part from getting too wet. So I checked that video. It sounded pretty good still, pretty clear. So I just took the little wet part off and stuck this part on the outside. So what we're gonna deal with now is if it gets really windy, it'll probably pick up some noise. So I apologize for that, but I got that wet, fluffy part off. I just bought this mic, so I don't really want to destroy it to start the first adventure. Thankfully, going back down the river is going to be a whole lot easier than it is going up right now. Whew. This water is moving. I can feel my thighs burning. Guess I don't need to go on a run today. I am barely moving. Just trying to get to that little patch up there. Shower. Now let's see how deep this gets. Oh. Did my mic get in the water? Got a drop on it. Sorry about that. Got a blue on your ears. Hey. That's tiring. Sorry about the wind noise. Like I said, I lost my fluffy to the water. Well, I didn't lose it. It got wet. I do really like this part of this trail though. It curves around a little bit, all this thick grass. Just keeps you wondering what's around the corner. Let's go for a jog. Ooh, a snake. Sneaky snake. Swim. He gone. If you haven't gotten the idea yet, this is a long walk. It's a little bit tiring, but it's fun. But my battery on my phone is getting low, so I'm gonna just turn it off until I get to where I'm going. So we'll see you there. They're warning you that I'm here. They're not happy. All right, about 10, whoo, that's hot. About 10 river crossings later, I made it. And once you've seen one river crossing, you've seen them all. So, unless I drowned or something, but I'm gonna put my shoes on, find some rocks. I found a snack. Ouch, so did the flies. Me. I'm gonna eat some of these. Mulberries, they're delicious. The ladybugs also think they're delicious, so I'm trying to find ones that don't include ladybugs because they smell funny. They're amazing and perfectly ripe. I think that'll do. I'm saving my camera battery for the end, but check out this one. It
huge honey agate. Didn't see much banding on it, but I love how chunky it is.
I went, collected a bunch. I'm gonna show you guys, I think you're gonna see very quickly why I put so much effort into getting to that spot. It's not a huge spot, but I've really found some good ones. So I'm gonna show you guys those. Then I've gotta rush home because I start to miss my family, and they're more important to me than being at the river. So I've gotta get home. But stick around. I will have like a slideshow of pictures at the end of the best rocks that I've found. And not even the best, I mean, they're all awesome. So just a lot of my favorites. So a little tiny agate right here. So I'm just gonna show you some of the really good ones right now though. Let me see if I can put them on my shoe here. So as you can tell, they are quite large, which is exactly what I want. Other place I was finding ones about this size, and I've got a bunch of bigger ones. So here's this one. I wanted to show you guys now that it's wet. But clean off. It might have banding in there. It might not. I'm not really sure. It won't focus either. Focusing on those rocks behind. All right. So there's that guy. Then I found another honey agate. Then another kind of ghost agate with awesome banding on it. And then another ghost agate. And then another honey agate, or two actually, that are pretty sweet. And then just a lot of other of these agates that are like this guy. It's a bigger piece with some nice reds on it. Super awesome. This gorgeous one. Beautiful blues and reds, banding. What else? This guy. Should change my angle, then it won't focus on the background so easily. There we go. Look at the banding on that. What else? I mean, chunky guys like this. That was a bit dirty, but still beautiful. Got some reds in there. I can't get over this one though. Look at that. Yee! That's awesome. Just a bunch. This one's interesting. It's I think it's a piece of bone, fossilized bone. And I can usually tell when your fingers are a little bit damp or sweaty or wet, it's sticky. So I can feel it sticking. So definitely some sort of fossilized bone. Pretty cool, nice and shiny. And yeah, so post pictures at the end. Thanks for watching, y'all. I really appreciate you guys watching. And let me know if you enjoyed it or not. And catch you all in the next video. Bye. Enjoy the pictures.